Hi all, welcome back into Dillon's Den, and today we're going back to the 80s with the legendary cyborg Robocop, issues 3 to 6. Okay then guys, issue number 3, and as we can see we've got his chest, the legendary chest plate. So let's get into this and we'll see what we've got. So it's satisfying about opening boxes, isn't it? I don't know why. Right. Here we go. So first up, I'm going to take this side of the chest plate, and that is solid metal. He's going to weigh an absolute ton when this is done. And we're just going to take this section here, and as you can see the shape just marries up. The two lugs will just go into these two holes, which make sure we put it in the right orientation. So as you can see there, you can only get it in one way. So line it up and give it a little push. And there we go. It does take a little bit of a push, so there's no need for any glue. That will just fit tight in there. So once it's in, it's never coming out. I did find it help if you just rub the finger on it, rub your thumb over it, and that'll just help guide it into position. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that now. Okay then. So next up, we're just going to pop this to one side, and we're going to take this section here and this grill section, and that's just going to marry up. Let's hope I don't drop it. It marries up in there, and it's held in on the other side with a BP screw. So it does feel pretty snug. So this screw is just to give it that extra bit of security really. Okay, so once you are happy with that, we are going back onto this plate. I'm just going to pop the two chest pieces together, and from the back it's held in with 3 BP screws. And why is it every time you have something nice and simple to do, something doesn't want to play? And I do have a magnetizer now, so when I filmed this, my screwdrivers were not magnetic, they were just plain funny buggers. But they are magnetic now. I've charged them back up, and yeah, we don't have this issue now. There you go, so 2 more. One just here. And the last one in the next bottom corner, just here. There we go. So I just give them one solver, and that is that done. So we're going to do exactly the same now onto the other side of the chest. as you can see, it just lines up, and again it will be secured in with 3 BP screws. Such an iconic piece of the suit, this. So once you have put all these screws in, just put these in a safe place, keep them free from dust and wherever it's going to get scratched or damaged, it is going to be on shore. So no matter where you store it until it's needed, just make sure you don't scratch it. Easier said than done. And here we go. That's this issue complete. Looking good. Okay then guys, issue number 4. And it looks like we are starting the hand. So quite a bit to do in this. So we'll see how long this one takes. And as you can see, every finger is individually well, we've got a little screwdriver, which I think will come in handy when we put each section of the fingers together. Loads of different screws in this one. And we do have some springs. We'll find out what they're for later on. And that is one full hand. So first things first, we just need to identify the little finger, ring finger, index finger, thumb, and so on. And they are marked up already marked up. If I remember, it was a while since I did this, it was just going in alphabetical order, and if you look at your itinerary you can easily marry them up. So once you've married them up, we're just going to get these 2 sections, and this is the thumb piece. So all these pieces are marked as number 1. That's it, number 1. I knew I'd remember eventually. So we're just going to push these 2 sections together. Just like that, you just heard that click. Okay, so once you've done that, and you're happy that's in position, you need quite a bit of strength for this, especially in your thumbs. But once you've done that, we just need to take the bottom section of the thumb, which is here. It's got the big ball joint at the bottom of it, and we need a spring. So we've got the spring and an RP screw. And we're just going to line these up, and the spring and the RP screw is going to go right in the center, like where the knuckle would be, and that's going to secure that together. So yeah, so whilst I'm screwing that in, the thumb pieces are marked as number 1, the index are marked as number 2, the middle finger is marked as number 3, the ring finger number 4, and the pinky number 5. Oh, there we go, just to clarify that. So obviously when we tighten these up, you don't want it too tight. So if you do them too tight, the finger joints won't move. If you do it too loose, obviously they'll just flop about all over the place, which we don't want. So just tighten them up, and my advice would be just to unloosen it like a quarter of a turn at a time until you're happy. Another thing to look out for as we're doing it, sometimes the screws don't line up properly, so it might take you a few attempts just to get the knack of it, especially with that spring, because that spring does force a screw back out. However, it will make the joint a lot more smoother to operate. But once you've done a few of these, you'll get the knack of it and you'll start to fly through them. And there we go. That started to grip. There you go. See that moves nice and easy. Still holds its position. I think it can be a bit tighter. And there we go. So once you've done that, we're pretty much repeating the process, but with the next 4 fingers, there is a middle section as well. Okay. So all the fingertips, just like we did with the thumb. I'm just going to place 2 sections together and push them into position. There we go, that's clicked. And there we go. There's another click. And yeah, I think I'm happy with that. And it does leave that bit of a lip, like where a nail would be. There we go, see, you can see even when you think you're done, there's still a bit of play. So then, we've got this middle section, which just lines up. Then there's a spring, and an RP screw to secure that together. And once you've done that and you're happy with that joint, we'll put the final section on. And it's exactly the same, so line it up. And it is a spring. And another RP screw. And we're going to repeat the process for the the remaining fingers. So just take your time. Push them together, lining them up, springs and RP screws where all the fixings are. So now I've shown you that finger, I am just going to speed this up. And as you can see there, spring, RP screw. And the third bit, spring, RP screw. So it can be a little bit repetitive, but as I said, there's only 2 hands to do, so we can live. We'll survive. And the final one, exactly the same way. And once you've done that, that's all 4 fingers and thumbs fully assembled. So next up, we're going to take the palm section, and we are going to put this mount section inside, and this does come in 2 halves. But this is going to be the section that will attach onto the wrist in a later stage. These are the other section now, going straight on. As you can see, it's designed for a ball joint to click in here in the future. But this is secured in with 2 BM screws. So a bit of oil. And we're going to secure them 2 sections onto the palm section. So once we've done that, we do need to line up all the fingers, thumbs into place, and the ball section just lines up into each section of the palm. Now there's the thumb, and I am just double checking these just to make sure I've not muddled them up. I don't put the pinky where the index finger's meant to be, and so on. Well, there we go, and there's the next one. And the pinky. That's them lined up and in position. But next up, we need to secure all that together with the back of the hand, which is just here. We're going to line down top, making sure we capture all the ball joints, and that is held in with 2 BM screws. And last but not least, we've got this plate here, and it's just on a magnet, and that just magnetically fixes on to the back there. And that is this issue complete. Okay then guys, so issue number 5. So we are starting the elbow joint in this issue. So not much, but we've got 2 black pieces here, and these 2 we're just going to line up together and are held in with a BP screw. And that's it. That's this issue complete. So I'll put these to one side for next issue. Okay then guys, issue number 6, and it's continuing the right elbow joint. So we're just going to take all the pieces out and we'll get started. Look at that. It's like a plasticky rubber. Anyway, put that to one side for now. Okay then, so first section we need, which bit is it? We need this one here. So the one on the left has a little shape for this nut to go in. I'm just going to place that in there. Then we're going to take this small bracket and that is going to go around here, and it's going to be held in with 2 KP screws, and that bracket is going to keep that nut in place. One KP screw at the bottom and the other one on the opposite side. And then it's a lot like this. Next up, we're taking the other section and we're going to be putting this spring over that section, and we're going to take this gear section and just slide that over the top, and it should look something like this. But just make sure you get it in the right orientation. Next up, the second piece we had from the previous issue, and we're just going to connect all these 3 sections together. So 2 gears, they will just line up on top of each other, just like that. And I'm just making sure it is in the right place before fixing it all together. Obviously the gears are going to help pause the figure when it's done. And the other side, I'm just going to marry that together, and it's held in with 2 BP screws and a 6H bolt. So 6H bolt goes through the elbow bit into the nuts that we placed, and the 2 BP screws secure the 2 casings together, and it will look like this. So next up, this rubber plastic casing, it'll just slide in just like that, and it does kind of marry up to some of the sections of the joint. We're going to take the piece from issue 5, back over, and as you can see, it all, same again, matches the inner elbow section. So once you've got it in place and you're happy, just turn it over. Then from the other side, it's held in with 2 CM screws. Got one just in here. And one on the other side. And once you've done that, that's this issue complete and the start of the elbow underway. Oh, I really love this build. Robocop was one of my favourite movies as a kid, so now I get to build it. It's fantastic. So the detail in it so far is unbelievable, and yeah, can't wait to get more. So if you've enjoyed, please remember to like, share and subscribe. For now, I'll see you guys soon.